Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel called What's New with Nadine. And as you can see on my thumbnail, it's titled Who Am I? And Why I Had a YouTube Launch Party. So let's break this down. I had a YouTube launch party a couple months ago, late May, early June, and you're probably wondering, well, why are you shooting the profile video now and not before the launch party? And that's because I wanted to take some time, shoot a few videos, and find out which part of my niche would be most well received, what the feedback would be, what do I find that my viewers are enjoying, what my feedback is, before I really hunker down into one particular area. So, my name is Nadine Civitella, and I'm in my 50s. I'm 53 years old, and this channel will definitely be about mature style. Mature style for less. And I want to focus on a lot of things for women of a certain age. You know, sometimes women in their 40s feel that they are interested in mature style. I think, you know, once you reach your 50s, your style perhaps changes, or 60s. And so there's no hard and fast rule, but I really enjoy the title of mature style. I think it gives us this perspective that we bring wisdom with us to our style choices, to our wardrobe, and we use, of course, our wardrobe to define our personality. So let's start with my YouTube launch party, because that's really easy for me to talk about. I thought it was a great success. It was hosted by the hair salon that I go to, Luscious Company. We are here in Connecticut. The salon is located in Shelton, and I'll be inserting pictures, and they offered to host my party, which was fantastic. And so the premise for my channel will be about the things that I covet now that I'm more older, more mature, and the things that I value. And these are, I think, motivational and inspirational lifestyle decisions that perhaps will help you as you go forward and to make some changes in your life, because I am inspired by other women, and so I've made choices and changes based on what I'm inspired by. Particularly Mae Musk. And you're wondering, who is that? Why does that name sound familiar? So we all know the billionaire Elon Musk, right? You may not realize it, that when you watch this CoverGirl commercial on television, and there's this beautiful mature model, she has gray hair, her makeup is flawless, she's looking at her reflection in the mirror, and she's putting her lipstick on, and she says these words, and these words define my channel. She says, "They say at a certain age, you just stop caring. I wonder what age that is." And then she completes her lipstick, looks at herself in the mirror, and then they cut to her walking across the street in this smart coat, beautiful outfit, walking in an area that looks like it could be a block from Times Square in New York City. And so she is still bringing her youthfulness, her snarkiness, her boldness in her 70s. She was a model when she was younger, and she continues to be a model today. And she's a model of inspiration for me and for any of us that are under 70, over 70. I believe she's in her mid-70s. I mean, it's such a depiction of how the retail demographic, the fashion demographic, all of these industries have kind of forgotten about us mature ladies, and so we need to find inspiration from each other and give each other tips and tricks and lift each other up. So getting back to my YouTube launch party, I partnered with several people, professionals in areas that I value. So I value nutrition. I happen to be an intermittent faster. I have videos that will be uploaded on my intermittent fasting experience, how long I've been doing it, what's involved. And so I teamed up with a nutritionist who isn't a proponent per se of intermittent fasting, Melissa Mitri. She is a nutritionist who specializes in prenatal nutrition, postnatal or birth nutrition. But nevertheless, we're both very passionate about what we put in our bodies, and how I think with each decade, your taste change, your lifestyle changes, your eating habits change, etc. And so I'll insert some pictures that I had Melissa come and speak to the women that came to the party. I also had a fashion show hosted, all the clothing provided by Only for Her in Ansonia, Connecticut. The wonderful owner Libby and her daughters, they helped me to cultivate some great looks for mature women. And interestingly enough, their boutique is like a bohemian, some would suggest it's marketed towards younger girls. And so I wanted to dispel those myths that us ladies of a certain age can walk into any store, including Only for Her, Forever 21, and we can find staples, and we can create a wardrobe or a look that is age appropriate. And so I'll be inserting some pictures of this great fashion show. Several of my models were breast cancer survivors, so we celebrated that on that evening. And all of my models were, 40s and plus. I think there might have been one or two exceptions, but they're all professionals, they're all moms, and I wanted to use them as examples that we still have style, and we should still be interested in putting our best foot forward. I don't want to say we have to look like fashionistas, but I think it's important to put our best foot forward. I also partnered with this wonderful young man who's a personal trainer, and Jonathan Gonzalez, and I chose him after interviewing several personal trainers because I felt that he was not off-putting. Sometimes personal trainers can be abrasive, intimidating. You feel embarrassed admitting that you haven't exercised in a decade. And so I chose him specifically because I didn't experience any of that type of attitude when I spoke with him. He has a gym. He does like a cross training. He shared with me that 90% of his clients are women, most of them middle age, and we have an upcoming video that we're going to do a circuit with my husband and I, and then we'll get into some of the background, and I'll also insert some pictures that he spoke with that night at my YouTube launch party about the benefits of exercise and how you can implement exercise at any age, walking included, the best form of exercise. Dr. Oz says that on a weekly basis. The best form of exercise, ladies, is walking. And so going forward, I also interviewed at my party the owners of the hair salon, my hairdresser specifically, about the trends, about as we age, our hormones affect our hair growth, our color, how we have to alternate products because we develop allergies. These are all things that happen as we age. And so on this channel, we'll discuss, are you experiencing head itchiness? Just different things that I think mature women sometimes find taboo. So I want to take everything out of that, let's say the closet, and bring it out into the open, and let's discuss it and come up with some solutions, and I'll ask professionals. On this channel, I don't profess to have any of the answers. I need to team up with these great people to bring to you these great solutions. And so finally, at the YouTube channel, I also partnered with a husband and wife doctor that have a spa, and they discussed injectables, they discussed Botox, skincare, medical grade. These are things that as we get older, we realize in our demographic, right, our age group, we were sun worshipers. We didn't know any differently, right? We put baby oil on, and so fast forward 2019, we know better. Our daughters know better. They benefit from the data and all the statistics. They can benefit now from the research that we shouldn't do that anymore. But the doctors spoke that evening to say it's not too late to change the progression of, let's say, wrinkles or fine lines. And so perhaps we can't reverse these this sun damage unless you want to, you know, get into, you know, plastic surgery and stuff, of course. But I do believe that with a proper skincare routine, I do have a video on my skincare routine, day and night, very inexpensive. I don't invest a lot of money, with the exception of Botox in my forehead. That these doctors expressed that it is important to develop a skincare routine, and we can kind of stave off the progression of these fine lines and wrinkles. And so, you know, there was a little question and answer, and after the party, people were soliciting the doctors for a lot of knowledge, and I hope a lot of the attendees followed up and went in for consultation. Find a doctor or a spa in your area, board certified, dermatologist. You know, we're always better, ladies, when we are armed with proper knowledge. And so my channel is going to specifically talk about style, because that's where my passion is. My husband has always commented that when we go out on Friday or Saturday night, someone always comes up to me, wants to know where I got my pants, what's my lipstick color, who does my hair. I don't know why, but they always do. And I'm quick to tell them the truth, which is I bought this top at a thrift store, I bought this at a consignment store, I bought this perhaps at Marshall's, $19.99. And I always tell everybody what the whole outfit costs. And I've been criticized before by that, and I don't understand that criticism, because I'm excited to say that I think we can look great for less. A lot less. Takes a little more time, a little more effort. We put a lot of effort into things in our lives, and so why don't we put effort into putting our best foot forward? So it's very easy to swipe a black, you know, American Express card and go online and shop a closet, but I just don't think it's necessary. And the reason that I've started this channel is because for the last 30 years, I've been married 31 happily years. I'm a grandmother. I'm going to be a grandmother again very soon. Very excited about that. But what I've discovered is I was a stay-at-home mom for all of these years. Wouldn't change that for the world. It's a very nurturing and maternal part of my life that I've enjoyed. But here we are, ladies. We're approaching our second act. Perhaps our children don't need us as much. Maybe you're unhappy with your job. Unfortunately, marriages break up during this time of 25 and 30 years invested. This, I find, is a second act, right? So we have to define going forward, what are we going to do for the next 50 years, right? Are we going to continue to stay in our jobs? Are we going to take that chance? I always say buy a food truck. My daughter's a chef. You know, buy a food truck and take a chance. It's our time, ladies. There's no other time like now, because we're not encumbered by the daily stress and commitment, perhaps, in our households with young children. We're not going to school and football practice. Those days are long gone for me, personally, in my 50s. And so I have more time to be free thinking, more time to dedicate to a passion. This has not come easy. It took my husband a long time to convince me. He wouldn't let me out of the car one day last year on a trip home from Boston. He said, we're not getting out of this car until you name the channel, create the platform. I had to learn Facebook. I had to learn Instagram. I've only been on social media for 3 months now. I'm a hot mess on them. So my channel, I want it to be a conduit both for fashion and style, right, and being our best self, but I want to inspire you to take a moment and reflect. Are you happy? Are you happy with your job? Are you happy? Are you pursuing a passion? Did you long put aside an idea? Did you want to open a flower shop? Did you want to take photography classes? I mean, it's endless. Did you want to take cooking classes? Do you want to go on a social platform for dating? Do you want to leave your husband? You know, I don't know. And what would you wear on your first date? Because we know, ladies, dating has changed. We know everything's changed from when we were in our 20s. And so I hope my pushing myself, my husband pushing me outside my comfort zone, will encourage you to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And let me tell you, it's frightening. It's very frightening. I wish I could say to you, this is so easy. It's not. I had to hire a young man to help me even edit a video. I mean, I couldn't even send an attachment on email. I mean, it's okay. It's okay that we don't know everything. I'm okay with that. I mean, I've had to hire him. It's part of this process for me that I had to endure some expenses, but that's okay. I could use that as an excuse. But I think whatever passion you find, solicit help. Put an ad on Indeed, put an ad on, I don't know if you put an ad on Craigslist, but find and cultivate friendships, professional or otherwise, that can help you achieve what it is that will ultimately make you happy. I'm scared. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll be very excited. I would love if you comment below about things you'd like to see. I recently shot a video, for example, at a lingerie place. A great young woman our age that is very successful in her business because she helps us moms when our daughters are getting married and sons are getting married. She fits us for bras. And you know, as we get older with gravity, etc., the whole video discusses how to buy a proper bra. And so I want the channel to help guide all of us as we mature beautifully into each new decade. And I hope I can help you. Mostly my channel will be about developing and transitioning from fall to winter wardrobe, spring to summer, how to find deals, how to buy the best boots, how to take a chance and wear an over-the-knee boot. We can do this, ladies. How I use Pinterest, how I use Poshmark, all my little tricks and secrets. And I hope you'll tune into every episode and learn something. But I want to learn from you as well. And so I wanted to shoot this quick profile video. I appreciate you for turning it on and watching. And I hope I can inspire you. You inspire me. And take a chance. And if I can be a conduit, when you go to bed tonight, think about what it is you really want to do. What's the fire in your belly? You know, Oprah used to talk about that board. It's not a memory board. Your inspirational board. Do you want a new house? Clip it out of the Sunday paper. Put the houses all up. Print Pinterest pictures of a new family room you want. Do the inspirational board. Whatever inspires you, let's do it. This is our year. 2020 is going to be even better than 2019. So thank you for watching. Please click the like button and please subscribe. Hit the little bell, notification bell. It'll let you know when I upload a new video. And again, thank you for watching this profile video of What's New with Nadine. Thank you. Bye-bye.